Okay, here is a conversation strategy and technique that you should get used to using when talking to people in real life. And that is state the obvious. And by stating the obvious, I mean state the obvious that this feels awkward or uncomfortable, or that your skills are rusty, or that you don't really know what to say next, because most of our communication has taken place in a virtual environment over the last year. And that virtual environment has allowed a lot of us to stay hidden and sometimes muted for long periods of time. Showing up and having that conversation in real life is going to take some getting used to. And so when you start the conversation, I want you to try stating the obvious. It could sound something like this. It is so great to see you, but it's a little bit awkward after only seeing you on screen for the last year. Or, I know my conversation skills are a little rusty. Thanks for letting me get back up to speed with this conversation. Or, hey, I know that this is going to feel a little uncomfortable, but I also know that it's great to see you and we've got a lot to catch up on. Look, it doesn't matter how you want to do it or what element of the conversation you want to point out, but this technique is really important. Number one, it level sets everything that's going to happen next. Number two, I am pretty sure most of the people that you're talking to these days have the same concerns, stress, and anxiety over having these real life interactions as you do. And number three, this is the most important thing. Once you lay your cards on the table and you admit what you are actually feeling, now you can concentrate on the conversation that's taking place and not your performance in the conversation. Because how many times have you walked away from a conversation thinking only about yourself and what you said and how you looked and the thing that you stumbled on and what you meant to say, instead of the actual interaction and what the person you were talking to said to you? Stating the obvious helps everybody get on the same page from the get-go. So try it in small ways and keep coming back to TalkSportyToMe.com for conversation skills that make it easier to talk to people in real life.